Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's 5:55. It's Friday, and it's Cracker Tim. My name's Tim Dowd. I live with MS in Tenerife. It's the first time here. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55. We got music on in the background. Don't worry about it. As long as it doesn't affect you, it won't affect me. I'll share some of the revenue with the guys. I don't care. We only earn about $10 a video anyway, if that. So don't worry about it. My name's Tim Dowd, and you're watching Freaky Friday. Okay, so we're in little Germany again, and before I sat down and could order an alcohol-free beer, I got this. So this is an alcohol-full beer, so don't tell Chris. Oh, cheers. I'm sat with somebody as well. Is it your last day today? You all know and love her. It's, let me just get this. Stinger. There you go, perfect. And it is Maria. How the people are you? Your camera is right here. You're okay. I'm just getting. You're on the little left side, but they're looking out to sea as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you?
You look at the sea, not me, please. I'm a wreck.
So if you can let us know the what the sounds like. Can you hear it? Give us a sound test. No. Probando ahí. No. No probando ahí. Probando ahí. Sí. Okay. Here we go. So there's me in the corner. There's me in the corner. I'm looking at the wrong way. So I'm looking at you now. So how's your holiday been?
It was really good. I mean, I can't fault the weather. It's just amazing. Big advantage to stay in the south.
Uh-huh.
So not a single cloud. Just when it's the sunrise, you see just a few clouds, but the rest of the day, not a single one. That is quite good.
Okay, and have you done anything exciting since Meetup Monday?
No.
Just chilling?
No, I mean, we went. Am I going too much in here, or we need to go there? No, follow me.
It's not following you?
No. We tried one of these tours to show the bodegas, the wine.
Oh, the wine tour.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was a British guy called Brian down here in Millar, and he was very reasonable price. And he was a local guy, so everything was in place for me. And it was another couple pensioners from the Basque country with us. So it was just the four of us in his van, and we were stopping in Villaflor and then La Escalona and Arona first. And they're all beautiful villages. I just love them. But we didn't stop properly there. We went all the way up to see the bodegas. And he explained all the process. This is the type of grape produces this wine and blah blah blah. And then the last stop was the eating and the tasting, which is I was going for.
We're going to do this so you can see both of us.
Yeah. Apart from that, it was just the beach and looking around with friends. We met Giuliani last night.
Oh, you went out with Giuliani last night? Where'd you go?
Chamachete.
Oh, Chamachete. Okay, that's a guachinchi.
A guachinchi is a very modern guachinchi. It's not the traditional one. Yeah, aircon, glass windows, and
very nice.
Very comfortable.
Yeah.
Very pricey.
For those of you who don't know, guachinchi was the original sort of cellar underneath the house of the people who owned the vineyard. And they would take the wine, they'd ferment the wine, and then they had to sell food in the cellar so that they could sell you wine, because they couldn't sell you just wine, right? That's sort of illegal.
But it was actually the British who came to start the production of wines. They brought all the techniques and the stuff, and apparently the guachinchi word means I'm watching you.
No.
That's what I read.
Oh.
You need to work carefully.
I'm watching you. Guachinchi. Guachinchi.
That's what they used to say.
I think it comes from the guanchi, which is the original
watching you.
Unbelievable. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying online. You got 86 people watching. Hi, happy Friday, everybody. We started with Flying Truck. It's not been too well. What a shame. Let's hope you can cheer me up. Well, I hope we're cheering you up right now. Neil's on, Jeff's on, Charlie's on, Derek, Angry Belo. Good evening. Thanks Friday. Thumbs up, Stuart, Jeff, Una, Gareth Squires. Hi, Gareth Squires. I've not seen your name before. Welcome to the thing. Glenn Young. I think I've seen you before. Paula Williams. It's Craig. We're just talking about it's Craig.
Yeah.
We said you'd be on.
One of the one. Wait.
Paula Thomas. Anne Marie's on. That's me in the spotlight losing my religion. There you go. Little Jiminy Tim sounds like okay on the circle. Okay, there you go. Can you hear the music, or is it just some like background type stuff? I don't know. I don't think the mic is on, says Charlie. Let's have a look. My mic's on. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Sounds like the mic's on to me. So, evening to everyone in the chat. Marianne's on. Feel better soon. Flying T. It's nothing serious. Sounds poor. Not picking up. The sound is poor. Not picking up. Oh dear. Let me do this. Let me go into the sound. Oh, you know why? Because it's not plugged in properly. Right, you ready? I'm going to take this off a second. I'm going to take it out of the enable audio. Let's plug this in. Oh, you know why? Because it was unplugged from the machine. So we're hoping it's going to change. There we go. That should be better. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologise for that. See if we can get this back in without throwing it all over the place. Okay. Let's do that.
All right.
And clip that on there. USB lightning, there you go. The sound is poor, there you go.
Okay.
Right.
Don't touch anything.
That was me. That was. I usually check it, but now I've got to unmess the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, hi Tim, hope you're all keeping well. Sound not good. Sound not good. There we go. All good, Tim. There, thanks, Charlie. I can hear music quite loud in the background. Yeah, it's loud. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
It's nice anyway.
There's not a lot we can do. It's everything like that. Anyway, so did you understand what we were saying before? Probably not. Or maybe you did. Maybe you did. Jim Cairns, no strike, please. Yeah, they won't give me a strike probably. What'll happen is if they recognise a song, they'll usually say to me, "You're now sharing your revenue with somebody else." So we'll see.
Who can supervise every single YouTuber if he's violating something, like this? I mean, there's lots of chats with swear words and everything. Nobody's supervising that.
No, but I think there's a difference in a copyright strike and a copyright infringement.
Right, okay.
The copyright infringement, they say, hey, you've used some of our music, so we're taking some of the money of the adverts.
Right, okay.
Or if you get somebody who doesn't want their music on your video, they can say, I don't want your music on my video, I take it down.
Okay, yeah.
So you either have to take the whole thing down, or you can blank out just that music, but obviously you blank out the voice as well then, if you're speaking, so. If that ever happens, I just delete the thing,
Okay.
and then I cut 10 seconds off the end and upload it again as a different video.
Okay. You know all the tricks.
They don't usually look the second time. Marie, have you got as many, maybe to massage you through my daughter's account, or message you? Okay. We got loads of people chit-chatting on here. Ali Bennett, even Simon.
Ali.
On an account.
Ali and Marie. Hello, hola.
Yeah, and Ali Bennett's on. Magic McCade's. No wine sold unless some food was sold, he was saying by the Guanchinchis there. Have you... Okay, they're talking amongst themselves.
Yeah, because that's the point. They have
Andrew Harte. How you doing, Tim? How you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. So it's Friday today. I'll show you where we are. We're in Little Germany. That is the view we've got right over there. Next door we got the Romantica. And behind us we got the Irish bar.
feel some
And this
clouds
is
in there.
Maria Albanos, that you know and love.
Don't put it too close. I don't want people to see my wrinkles.
That's perfect. That's perfect. How's your week been? My week has been fantastic, Sean. Thank you very much. This is cheering me up. The news this week. Yeah, there's Spain have not waited till the 15th of November, as we thought. They've actually released all the necessity of getting vaccination certificates and that.
Okay.
You can enter now Spain from a third country without having to show your vaccination certificate.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
So all the restrictions are still in place, like on the bus, masks on the bus and stuff like that. But you don't need to show a certificate when you arrive. I think the thing is they used to do it like a central government would let you log into the app, upload all your certificates, and then they would give you a QR code to show to the airport.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was costing too much. So the government says, right, we're not doing that anymore. We're going to save all the money by not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
They don't really save money. They just don't spend it, yeah? But they spend it on something else. And then the airports were told to check. So they says, we'll put spot checks in. So they did spot checking. But each airport would spot check however they wanted.
Anything.
Yeah, well, that's what a spot check is. Yeah, a spot check is nobody checks anything apart from the one person that they do check, right? And it's a spot check is supposed to make you fear, I might be the one person that they're going to check, so everybody gets all their stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And to say the truth, I expect that we have adults visiting the island, you know, and not kids who want to get away with stuff. So as long as you're an adult and the rules were to have it, then you should have had it. There you go. And now you don't have to have it. So you can come in now without any tests or anything like that.
Yeah.
We got dogs going in the background. We got music going in the
Very,
background.
very noisy.
It's very noisy here today. What's it still like on your
It's
end?
supposed to be very quiet in Callao. I have my invitation
Tim
for the...
Phillips, you're sitting exactly where I was chatting with you about space 1999, 9 months ago. Exactly, that's exactly where you were, and I was over there.
Yeah.
So Maria, what's on the cards for tonight after this finishes?
For me, packing up. I'm going tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you leave tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
So no dancing tonight?
No. I mean, my daughter and I, we prefer quiet holiday, bonding mother and daughter, which is good. We did a bit of shopping, went to Siam Mall on Wednesday evening. It was okay, it was nice. It's got some nice views from the terrace, yeah. But yeah, apart from that, I just made it for her because she's a young lady, so I cannot lock her in here with no distractions. So it's okay. That's why we decided to go to Fañaver today. So it's a bit of music and loads of people, a bit of shopping.
Some people were asking, they're coming to the Mind Hotel next week or something, and they're bringing two 18-year-old daughters. But it's easy to get around, right, on the bus.
Yeah. But that's a bit pricey, isn't it? That Mind.
The Mind Hotel? Is it pricey?
I
You're in the one behind, you're right here, aren't you?
This one, yeah?
Yeah.
Atlantic.
The
This is very nice, but there's some technical details that need to be polished.
You need a better class of cockroach.
No, but I mean, when they arrange everything spotless for the pictures on the website, wow, looks nice. But again, you see the skirting on the bottom of the walls, like, ooh, that needs a bit of a layer of paint, and
So the
things like that.
skirting boards. So when you
Yeah.
came home drunk one night, you fell over,
No, it
and your
wasn't
head
me.
was next to the skirting board, and you went, "Oh, that could do with a lick of paint."
What's that? It's got alcohol. And then it wasn't a good impression. First impressions, they count. We dropped the cases first day, and there was a spotlight from the ceiling hanging.
Oh dear.
And then on the side, there was a fan.
So it's a little bit dated, what you're saying.
Yes,
Okay.
it needs a bit of updating. But it's nice. I mean, you are paying for the view because we
Really?
got from balcony. That's priceless.
You're on the side that looks out at the sea, right? In
got-
fact, most of them look out at the sea, apart from these here, right?
Yeah, no, we go from view there, and
Yeah.
third floor, which has got a glass balcony.
Mm-hmm.
So every morning this week, cup of coffee, look at the sunrise behind Roque del Conde.
Beautiful.
Priceless.
And you can see the Hard Rock Hotel from there as well?
Yeah, in the night, and you can see all the
All Playa
tingling
Paraiso
lights.
type
Yeah,
stuff.
that's really nice. And they have a beach. Nice. So it's very nice. It's
Hopefully
worth
they'll
it.
be ready for us on the 11th. Old Bahia Princess. Oh yeah, the Old Bahia
Ooh.
Princess is still
Beautiful.
being done up. And I did talk with the guys actually at the Old Maria Princess, the workers, and there was two workers. One was a labourer, the other was a foreman. And the labourer says, "Don't hold your breath. We'll be here till March." And the foreman says, "We're opening in November."
Okay,
So I suppose they will be opening in November, but if the labourer says he's going to be there till March, I don't suppose he's going to be finished. So brace yourselves. I think it's going to be livable
okay. It's
and
beautiful.
openable,
I like the different
but I don't
colours
think
of
the whole
buildings,
thing's going to be finished by November.
Yeah.
But there should be. I mean, maybe the labourer just hoping to get an extension on his contract. You never know. You never know. Okay, Moira's on, Una's on, Anne-Marie, good
hello,
evening, Ian.
Maura.
Ian the doorman came in. Days of Daz. Tim, do you think the tourist tax will ever come to Tenerife like in Mallorca, etc.? I don't know. I really don't know. What the Canary Islands are trying to do, they're trying to go green and sustainable. So they want green, sustainable tourism. And they've already started doing that back in 2020 or before by only allowing 5-star hotels to be built. Only they have to be sustainable hotels, so low energy, all that type of stuff. And they want to attract less people with more money, right? So because of the 10 years running up to COVID, the island was totally full, right? Over full, in fact, right? So therefore, the problem was that we had lots of tourists spending X amount of dollars or euros, right? And what they want to do is they want to attract more tourists that want to see the culture of the Canary Islands.
Yeah.
And they're trying to push the culture of the Canary Islands a little bit more on the Spanish style, the Spanish way of life, the Canarian way of life, the traditions, the villages, and they don't want to get away from sun, sea, sand and sangria, but they want to promote the Canary Islands as a beautiful place to come and not as a lot of my friends stayed away because they said, Tenerife, nah, it's fish and chips and bingo, which it is, right? But they didn't come because of that. They go to the Maldives, or they go here or on Aspen skiing, So the people with cash would go to the Maldives or they'd fly down to Australia, but we have such a great diversity here on the island of Tenerife and in the Canaries that we could basically offer a better class of holiday to these people. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to up the quality for everybody, right? Now, a lot of people says, what about people with kids? They can't afford it anymore. And I say, you're right. You can't afford the Maldives either, right? It's not that we want to price people out of the market. It's we want to offer an extra cultural experience to those people with money and don't put them off by thinking that we're a cheap and cheerful, $1 a pint and fish and chips and English breakfast place, because that keeps a lot of people away, especially non-Brits,
Exactly.
And So yeah, it's back to the tourist tax. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't some sort of green tax or something like that on the
Like
horizon.
in
But I've not heard anything.
The Balearics that charge you.
Yeah, but I think the
eco
Balearics
tax.
are just trying to just
Yeah.
screw another dollar, you know.
Oh,
out
well,
of it.
that's really so expensive.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Cool dudes. Okay, let's see what we got. Hi, Michelle. 5 days Mona flights times 2 there and back, 200 total. See, that's what I'm talking about. There and back, 200. Like from Britain, you can come for nothing here, right? And it's no wonder. When I was a kid, you couldn't go to Spain if you're a working class family.
Yeah, my husband couldn't afford
You
it.
couldn't afford to go to Spain if you're a working class family. You go to Blackpool or somewhere like that, you know. But and from Munich, you can't get a flight under 250, maybe 300 euros return. My daughter always has to go over a second place. I mean, last time she came with the family, it took her nearly 24 hours to get here.
Flight only, you mean?
Flight only, yeah. So yeah, they had to fly from Munich to Brussels, and then Brussels to here. And she landed at, no, it wasn't, no, I'll tell you what it was. It was 5 o'clock. They started out at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the airport, to get there in time to book in, to check in, to go to Brussels. And then from Brussels, they were flying directly here. But they were offered a change of flight over Madrid.
Okay.
And they would get 400 euros each. So that would have paid, but they were coming in at midnight, right? And they said, no, we can't.
Ridiculous
We can't do that.
times.
So without the kid, they would have done it in a shop. But with the the grandchild, then they said, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Yeah, so you get a lot of cheap flights from Britain to here, and if you look at the tourist, what's it called, the statistics, then you're going to have mostly Brits. I think it's about 55 to 60% Brits that come to the island, direct flights.
Could be.
They only do direct flights though, you know. So 50-60%. Then I think it's Germans, Dutch. Used to be Russian, but it's gone to other European countries now. And there's more Spanish coming now as well.
Yeah,
So there's a lot more Spanish coming now than there was before COVID. Yes, please.
Tell you what, that screen is showing beautiful food. Very tempting.
Well, you got to eat it before 7 because this table's.
No.
In fact, we've got to leave about 7:15 tonight because we've only got the table till 7:15.
God. We had a big salad in front of
I know. So, ladles and jelly spoons, we're chatting with Maria. We're in the thing. We're listening to music in the bar next door.
Yes.
Is there anybody in the bar next door? And I'm going to show you some drone footage now. So the first one I'm going to show you is, I think you might have seen it before, but if you haven't, you're going to see it again. And, oops, she was too quick.
Oh my God. That's fast.
Thank you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to solo me. Oh, solo me, oh. So I'm going to show you now my Playa Paraiso, whatever it's called. So I'm going to Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was the thing. I'm getting an olive here. Yum yum. A lot of people don't like olives, but I love olives. Olive.
An olive. Una aceituna.
Marie's back as well. I'll wait till she shoved it in the gob, and then there we go. So you saw some of the drone footage as well, yeah?
That's really nice.
I quite enjoyed it actually. Days of Daz, DJI, yep. There's somebody mentioned, just a minute, let me just find out who that was. Stephen, is Little Germany your local, Tim? Yes, it is. It's down, I like this restaurant, and we used to come here quite a lot. Since Christina doesn't go out much, we don't really go out that often. So maybe once every 2 months we'll come here. We'll definitely come on my birthday, because I love it.
On her birthday.
And maybe on her birthday, but sometimes she says, I fancy something else. But I like coming down because I like the dark beer. There's definitely no chemicals in this.
I saw it yesterday, I remember about you.
It's really, really good. It's really good.
Another one?
Oh, yes, please.
Think quick.
You got to be quick, yeah? Have you got brothers and sisters?
I've got 2 younger sisters.
Uh-huh.
One in Andalusia,
Uh-huh.
and the other one in Argentina.
Because if you've got sisters, then you know to take the spuds quick, right? Otherwise they're gone.
I'm the eldest, yeah, I'm entitled to do it actually.
Who's the eldest? My brother's the eldest, and he used to think he was entitled, but when he looked round, the spuds had gone.
Yeah, but then the eldest brother or sister, or the eldest sibling, is always under pressure because you've got to be the role model.
You don't have to be.
You need to behave, because otherwise your brothers and sisters are going to copy. Mm-hmm. I was under pressure.
Yeah, my dad used to say to me, brother, look after your brother, right? And he'd come up to me and says, why do I have to look after you? And I said, you don't have to look after me, I'm all right.
Yeah.
And he says, well, my dad's told me. You don't have to listen to him, do you? And I got a younger sister, so I'm a middle child, so that means I was pretty invisible growing up.
Aww.
But I loved it. I loved being invisible, because I could do a load of stuff that nobody knew about. Yeah, because nobody's watching. The middle guy. Where's Tim? Oh, yeah. Days of Daz is saying DJI, those drones are fantastic. Got a Mini 2, but love it. I was holding out for the Mini 3. Well, I wasn't holding out. I just didn't have the money. Ali Bennett, thank you so much. Our drinks are paid for.
Gracias, amiga.
Who else was saying about the drones? Thank you for all the people that said they like the drone footage. Clever, Tim, you used the drone. Yeah, it's quite good. Drone filming great. You've certainly mastered flying in a very short time. I'm cheating, actually, because basically it flies itself. When you turn it on, it goes and hovers around about 5'6", right? And doesn't do anything. And then I read a load of online stuff to say how you do cinematic moves.
Okay.
And I set the start and stop and the easing, it's called, of the remote controller now. So when you press it go up, it doesn't go zoom. It goes sort of slowly, and it's sort of cinematic, right? And you've got it in sport mode, which is really fast.
Right.
And that I've left it as sort of like really fast. Get into position, and then you get into position, then you just draw up with your finger, you just draw a box around the thing you're looking at, and then it locks on.
Okay.
And then it doesn't matter what you do with the drone, the camera will always point at that thing.
Okay.
So if you take the drone to the right, instead of it just going to the right, it'll actually circle the thing.
Okay.
Right? And so all you need to do is to spotlight the thing you're looking at, and then just fly forward, and it'll actually fly forward. Then as you're going over the top of it, the camera will bend down. Okay. Or if you want the camera to come up, like on the one I did there, you've got to do that manually. But the up and down is like a rocker. It's like a wheel, and you just pull it to the left and it'll slowly go up. And when you let go, it slowly stops.
So but it hasn't got a little gear.
It's like a rocker,
yeah. Oh, okay.
So it basically flies itself. It's really good. All you got to do is remember is to, the first time you send it up, you got to look 360 degrees, and make sure there's nothing near you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If he's got special sensors, if he's going to go in making an approach, and there is a palm tree in the middle, so I suppose he's going to go an elevator.
Yeah, it does have, if you're in the cine mode and you're in the normal mode, not the sport mode, they do have these cameras that look up and down, right, and forward. So they've got downward sensors, forward sensors, and backward sensors.
Bang,
so
crash.
as long as you're flying forward or backward, it'll stop or avoid obstacles. If you are in sport mode, they're turned off. So you're flying by the seat of your pants in sport mode.
Okay.
But typically I'd only turn it on to sport mode once I've reached my altitude and I want to get somewhere quick. And then I turn it back to normal or cinematic.
Okay.
So that's really good. I've just done a video for a villa, and I do that with my 360 camera. I do a walkthrough. You remember those walkthroughs? I've done another one. And then I go back and I take some panoramas with the phone or with the big camera. I use the phone today. And then this time I flew a drone. So I've got like an establishing shot and an approach, so it's going to look quite good. That should be published on Sunday, and the guys have got to approve it. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, what we got? People are walking about thinking they're awake, but in reality they are asleep, says David. Oh dear, we missed that conversation, didn't we? I thought it was awake. When's done, evening team, what nationality is your guest? She's Venezuelan.
Venezuelan.
Venezuelan. Yeah, what do you say is your nationality?
Venezuelan.
You're Venezuela?
From Venezuela. Venezuelan.
Venezuelan. Not a Venezuelana, no?
Oh, but in Spanish, Venezolana.
Venezolana. In Spanish.
English, Venezuelan.
A Venezuelan. Okay.
That's it.
So you, but in Spanish,
Venezolana.
Venezolana. That's what I was thinking, you see.
Okay.
Thinking in Spanish now, you see.
Yeah, you're doing Spanglish now.
Spanglish, yeah. How's my Spanish?
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Sí.
Sí,
Pero necesitas
¿verdad?
practicar.
Tenemos que practicamos.
Tenemos ya.
Pero
Maybe for next time, I'm afraid. Come going
hablo
tomorrow.
español mejor que yo entiendo.
But I've told you we can do little video call every now and then, and you can polish your Spanish to up the
I
standard.
don't have that much to say.
Yeah. And then if you go and take your drone to little villages with all the locals, or high up in the mountains.
Da mi drone hasta pueblos pequeños.
Pueblos pequeños. Arona is beautiful. I loved it. That the little Ayuntamiento square.
Yeah.
It's got two. Our tour guide said it had a meaning. Is two monks.
Okay.
From the Spanish conquest when they came onto the Tenerife.
Conquistadors.
Yeah, and it had a meaning like he was saving a lot of life in that village, and he's very beloved, that monk in there.
He was saving lives, meaning like, I'm not killing them.
No, yeah, ironically, yeah. I said, wow, finally.
Oh dear, I am wrong. What happened there? I've got to find out what's happening. Tim Little Late says, Christian Bertrand, spricht auch Deutsch.
Ah, yeah.
We're in Little Germany tonight for those of you wishing. The music in the background is from the Irish bar. They're all enjoying themselves in the Irish bar. What nationality did you guess we did that one? I'm on Messenger, Paul, if you want to chat. Oh, what's that?
Someone asking if I live in Tenerife. No, I don't, unfortunately.
You don't live in Tenerife.
No.
You wish you did, right?
I wish, yeah. Well, I mean, if I, in the near future, can afford to stay longer. But my favorite part of Tenerife is north.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best food, the best landscape, it's quiet, it's cultural.
So the Puerto de la Cruz,
yeah.
La Mancha, well, Manzana. What's it called?
Matanza.
Matanza.
Yeah.
Manzana's an apple.
Laura Tava is beautiful.
Yeah, Laura Tava. But Matanza.
La Matanza de Gente.
La Matanza means the
killing.
What's the word? What's Schlacht in English? Wer Schlacht in English? Schlacht. Yeah, in Krieg, yeah, so a slaughter.
Oh,
the slaughter. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds horrible.
Matanza, yeah, it's the slaughter.
Yeah.
It's a place called the Slaughter.
It was supposed to be, I don't know, the Guanches and the Spaniards, conquistadores, were trying to, I don't know who lost.
It wasn't Nelson?
No.
Okay.
I don't know who lost.
Nelson lost his army.
In Santa Cruz?
In
That's
Santa
right.
Cruz, yeah. In fact, we still got it.
Yeah. And apparently ended up amicable.
He says,
Because
oh,
they managed to save
we're
his
harmless.
life.
We're harmless.
Yeah.
So,
So he left in peace.
If you wonder where Nelson lost his arm, it was in Santa Cruz. I blame the cheap beer myself. Mi esposa es venezolana también, says Christian Bertrand.
Whose wife?
Christian Bertrand from Erding in Germany. His wife is from Venezuela.
Okay, okay.
So you can actually probably speak Spanish with Christian.
Probably.
Hablas español, Christian?
But he's Dutch.
He's German.
Oh, German, sorry.
Bavarian. I'm assuming you're Bavarian. Days of Dad, love Alcala. There's a little tick on the A, and it's actually pronounced Alcala.
Alcala. I wanted to go. Yeah,
you didn't go this time.
My daughter wanted to have something exciting. Yeah.
What time are you flying out tomorrow?
I can't remember. But we're going to be collecting here 7:40 a.m.
7:40. Oh, it's too late. Too early.
I think we're going to park at 11 a.m. or something like that.
But Christian Bertrand saying una caraquinha.
Ah, yeah. I am from very close to Caracas. It's about an hour and a bit away.
An hour and a bit. And the bit is very important.
Actually, it's an hour and a half. It's a city called Maracay.
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 With an R or an L?
A Y at the end.
No, in the middle.
Like Maracas.
Malacay.
No, like a Maracas.
Maracay. Okay.
Instead of an S, you put a Y for yo-yo. Okay. Maracay.
But the thing is, I couldn't hear the difference between Malacay and Maracay.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so I can't tell the difference between an L and an R in Spanish.
The soft R, just one.
Yeah.
You cannot do that sound.
No, the soft R to me sounds like an L.
Okay.
It's mainly because I'm a little bit deaf anyway,
okay.
Right? But also...
But can you say maracas?
I can say maracas.
Well, maracas.
Yeah. No, I can say
Caracas.
it, but when you're saying it, it sounds like malacas.
Ah, okay. It's how you perceive it from me when I say.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I'm a Spanish Japanese person.
Right, okay. Okay. Do you think that is spoiling a little bit your speaking in Spanish?
I am just... when I listen to Spanish, it's very hard for me to understand what people are saying.
Well, they're trying to speak it slowly.
Because well, it's not so much speaking slowly. I think what it is that the words all go into one.
Okay.
And I can't know where... I don't know where the first... If you speak Spanish to me and speak every word individually, right, I'll understand everything.
Right, okay.
Estoy
short phrases.
Cansado.
Short phrases.
Yeah.
It's easier.
No, well, I learned German like short phrases, so I can actually listen to German or Bavarian even, which is a total. I mean, Bavarian is such a bad accent in German that it's like a Geordie accent in English.
Okay.
It's a really sort of
peculiar accent.
It's not peculiar, but it's more away from the London. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so far away from the London accent that you would, or the Queen's English even, that Bavarian is more like a feeling, right? So Bavarian, you get something like, Ich habe überhaupt keinen Hunger.
Scottish and English, maybe. Very strong.
No. Well, yeah, maybe Scottish and English as well, yeah.
I struggle with some Scotland, especially the northern bit. Yeah.
What about when you speak in Spanish to the people here, the locals, they've got a more South American accent here.
Yeah, it's a massive advantage.
Yeah, so they don't really speak Castellano.
All the younger, I mean, like it's 40 plus people, they are descendants of Cubans or Venezuelans.
Okay.
So that's fine, we all understand our accents, they're very similar.
In fact, the Canary Islands have got more in common with South America than they do in mainland Spain.
And the ancestors, because all the Cubans, Canary Islands send lots of Cubans to locals to work in the sugar plantations in Cuba. And then that's why it says all the links in between South America and the Canary Islands.
So therefore, the miel was created in La Gomera, the honey was created in La Gomera, and the ron in Cuba, and now it's ron miel.
Ron miel, there you go. We are a mixture.
They are a mixture. I've got to get rid of this so I can. How do I do that?
I was trying to see the La Gomera.
You can see La Gomera a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like the Calima that you cannot see. Look, and the sun is not that down yet.
No. But there's a little bit of cloud in the sky.
Yeah.
But I think next week the sun will go down over the sea again. Because in the summer the sun goes down over the island, over La Gomera, and then around about the end of October the sun starts going down over the sea, and they are fantastic sunsets because you see the sea and the horizon. So you're basically looking at Florida, you know.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking at. Florida. You're looking at Brazil. You're looking at Venezuela.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And if you look through the two towers of the Hard Rock Hotel, that's due south, and there's nothing until the Antarctic.
Right.
It's just sea until the Antarctic. I'm going to show you another drone thing. This is one I did in La Caleta the other day. So here's La Caleta. I'm going to mute us, and you're going to watch the drone thing in La Caleta. Just make sure we're still good with the sound. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the drones in La Caleta. And we're back in the room, ladles and jelly spoons. I hope you enjoyed that. That's what I did the other day. And I'm going to go hopefully through all the little villages on the coast. I don't know whether to go further towards Del Duque now, but you all know that. So I think what I'm going to do for the next one, I'm going to go up to Playa de San Juan and then Alcalá. I'll do Alcalá twice because there's like two halves of Alcalá I'd like to show you. One is the old town with the square and the port. Yeah. And the diving instructors and all that. Okay. And then the other half is the walkway behind the hotel, and I might even do 3 there. So the walkway, source, and then there is the rock pools.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, right at the end, and the Playa de Jaquita. So there might be 3 videos of Alcalá. They're all going to be as short as this one though. I'm going to show them on Freaky Friday, but I am going to publish them extra so that you can actually link directly to those. And well, if you subscribe, where's my subscribe button? I don't have a subscribe button, but if you subscribe to us, then and press the little bell, you'll get notified when I upload those. Neil's saying, very thematic, Tim. What's on your menu for tonight, Tim? We're having Iberico ham, thinly sliced melon, and goat's cheese with smoked roasted garlic and bread.
Okay. Ooh.
Well, on my
good.
menu tonight is, let's get Maria back in the frame. There you go. On our menu tonight is the, if you saw the focaccia I did the other day with the sardines on top, that comes in a pack of 2. So they're actually vacuum packed focaccias. Sorry to burst the bubble. And we have another one now, but I always top it myself. So I cut them in half and put a little bit of cheese in the middle, maybe some ham or salami or whatever I've got. And then on top, tonight is going to be gambas. So I've got gambas. So I'm going to do that with, what's that chutney called? Mango chutney.
Okay.
So I'm going to do gambas in mango chutney over focaccia and a salad. That's going to be really nice.
How are you going to cook the gambas first?
The gambas are already cooked. I'm just gonna put them in.
Okay.
Well, I just put the mango chutney in a pan
Cold
to warm
gambas,
it up.
Yeah, okay.
And then just throw the gambas in and toss them.
Oh, no, okay.
And put it over the focaccia. Focaccia goes in the oven with a little bit of cheese on top. 20 minutes just to melt the cheese and warm it through. Beautiful, beautiful. Not as good as the focaccia we had in, when was it? Roca Negra Sunset Club. The Roca Negra Sunset
went there.
Club. Yeah. I do have another drone footage, but I don't have time to show it. But I'm just going to show you the first few minutes of it. It's actually a longer one, and it's more a technical one. So I'll just show you a view of this, and then I shall publish it tonight when I get home. So this one will get published tonight. I think the one on Playa Paraiso is already published, and I'll do La Caleta tomorrow morning. So you can jump in after Saturday breakfast and go and look at La Caleta again tomorrow morning. But this is the one about the drone footage. I'm not going to go through it. It's 20 minutes long, but right at the beginning there are a couple of things you can have a look at, and we shall see. You're watching Freaky Friday.
So you live in a tent too?
We're okay. We've just got to finish in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Good morning, ladles and jelly spoons. Just Tim down for living in Tenerife. I'm here with my 360-degree camera and my drone, and I'm going to try out some new settings today. So first of all, I've got to get the Wi-Fi set up. So we're turning the Wi-Fi on. In fact, what I'll do is I'll record the screen as well. Can we do that? Okay, it's recording the screen. I'll put that over here. Right, so Wi-Fi's gone on, I believe. So it's connected to Aftcast. Screen recording is on, and I'm in normal mode. Okay, so the next thing I've got to do is to take the thing off my gimbal protector and unfold the drone. So we're going to unfold the drone today. The back ones first, and turn it over, and then free up the propellers, then flop those out like that. So yeah, you've got your drone, and what you then need to do is turn it on. Now you need to put it somewhere flat. I'm going to put it here for now. That's not where I'm going to take off from. I just want it to turn it on. So you press and hold. It does its propeller thing, and it's on. So it should connect now to the thing automatically. So connection guide we don't need. Okay, it's automatic. Okay, we're back in the room. Basically, that's going to go on for another 20 minutes, so I'm going to stop it right there because we've got to give up the table up in about 5 minutes, right? The people are coming at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So we've got to finish and pay, and then we can go. Just going to say a few things to you while I'm on. You are in the frame now, so we can say ta-ra, but I just want to say Days of Daz. Here he goes. Thanks, Tim, for all your vlogs over the past few years. Inspired me to start my own channel and to vlog. Darren Fenian. Goodbye, good vibes, good vibes. I'm editing law. So if you want to go and give Darren Fenian some good, look for Days of Daz on YouTube and go and subscribe to his channel. I'll have a look afterwards and I will put a link to him in my community page. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe for free and we will we'll get you over to have a look at Days of Daz. There you go. What else we got? The drone looks like a frog. It does actually. It does. Right, so we're going to come to an end now.
Yeah.
Maria, I'd like to thank you for coming again.
Oh, thanks for
and spending your last early evening with me. You've got to go and pack now.
Till next year, Tenerife.
And when you're going to stay in the same place next year? You're going to go somewhere else?
No, I'll probably go to the north, I'm afraid. I love it too much. I love both, the south and the north. So I'm alternating. This time was in the south.
Denise Pearson has moved to the north.
Yeah.
So
I want to have a word with you, lady.
And,
I need you to hear all about it.
So you don't want to stay with her, no? You're not looking for free accommodation?
Possibly. I do all the cooking.
You do all and the cleaning. Like here, you stay.
Arepas.
You stay with me. You do all the cleaning. Oh, the arepas.
I can prepare you lovely arepas.
That's like boiled corn buns.
No, it's actually roasted.
Yeah, but it's boiled. The wheat is boiled, not the wheat. The meal, the flour's boiled, right? Yeah. It's corn meal, boiled.
I thought it was just like in a meal.
It's cooked.
Oh.
Right, we gotta go. Ladles and jelly spoons.
Buenas noches.
If I've missed one of your comments, I do apologise. If it's something that I really need to know, send me an email at me@timothydowd.com or just go to timothydowd.com and press the button. If you want to be part of the show, just send me an email and I'll organise that. I'll open the room for you to come in. And I go walking Monday through Friday when I can. And I'm live 5:55, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we'll see you on the next one. So, thank you, Maria.
Adios. Thank you.
Adios, and we'll see you on the next one. This is Tim and Maria for Living with MS in Tenerife. Before I go, I've got to say hi to Rob and Steve and Cheryl and Mel. There you go.